Is Contra coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? This and a lot more leaks, we discuss it in today's episode. Let's do it! Block content! What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Today, we get to discuss a leak that talks about 3 different characters. Of course, the past couple of weeks, we've had to deal with stuff like this for the longest time, which essentially means that, yes, there are 3 characters left in this game to be revealed with that Fighters Pass Volume 2. We now have no confirmation if there is any other, pack after this, or any other reveals or bonus characters. Right now, all that we know is these are the final 3 fighters to get into the biggest crossover game of all time, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think these final 3 are going to be something special, and if the leak of today is anything to go by, they might actually be some huge third-party characters as well. And some of these could be big surprises, like Sakurai always tends to give us these huge characters that we always wanted for the longest time, and other characters were like, wait, where did this come from? This came out of nowhere. Who is this guy, and why does the character, get that Smash invitation at the end of the trailer? I don't even know who this is. Well, they always try and get a healthy balance of that within the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. I mean, just think of characters like Byleth that, not a lot of people really loved that reveal and thought that there was a lot more to be announced for that game in terms of third-party characters. But then, of course, we got a lot of that in Fighters Pass 2 already, which is only the coolest thing, right? We got Steve, we got Sephiroth, and for a lot of people, Min Min also really fits that bill where it's like a character that they've always wanted in Smash, an ARMS rep. In today's episode, we get to break down a leak that has 2 characters that a lot of people have been waiting for quite a long time. One character that is a little bit out of nowhere. And of course, I've also, been answering many of you guys' questions about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and other things in our new show, Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making YouTube videos? Whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. So I want to go ahead and dive right into things, and it just has this picture of Big Boss, yes, Solid Snake himself, the OG, with the chicken hat from Metal Gear Solid V, and it says Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Leak, and it goes to talk about number 79 will be Bill/Lance. The Mii costumes that are releasing with this costume, with this character, are the chicken hat, Big Boss, Raiden, Alucard, and Pyramid Head. Then going on to the next reveal, which is number 80, Hayabusa, or more clearly, Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. The Mii costumes with this character are going to be Lloyd Irving, Rayman, a deluxe costume, Glowbox, Hunter, and a Rathalos armor, which is going to be really cool. Now, the final character, number 81, is going to be Yuito from Shin Megami Tensei 5. The Mii costumes along with this character are Demi-Fiend, Flynn, Jack Frost, Deluxe costume, Dr. Eggman, and Alex Kidd. So a lot of that cool Sega stuff also out of the way. Now, there's no way to verify if this is real or fake. Of course, here on Blocked Content, all we do is speculate and talk about things that we really love in the game. I think that generally these 3 characters are within the realm of what I talked about before, where it's a character that we can clearly see coming, like Ryu Hayabusa. That character to me makes so much sense because it's been rumored for the longest time. The character also is obtainable, fits with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as a general style, but also Ryu Hayabusa will have a play style that isn't very well represented in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate yet, and that is a katana wielding kind of ninja-like character, right? Ninja Gaiden really has something special in that, in terms of Ryu Hayabusa using a lot of different weapons, axes, swords, these katana blades, and a lot of other cool stuff, but also has the ninpo magic. So a lot of different things could be possible with projectiles, with recovery moves, and if there's anything to say about it, it's that Ninja Gaiden was also on the NES, so there might even be some throwback moves or costumes or visuals, and Sakurai always really loves to go that route, right? Where it's a throwback character, but also the recent iterations of the character make its way in. Some examples of that are actually Pac-Man in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS and Ultimate, and of course Mega Man in those 2 same games. Those are very faithful to the classic 8-bit era, but also include some stuff from other games that they were involved in a little bit later down the line. So it's a cool combination, right? I wish that they would do a lot more with Sonic the Hedgehog in the game like that. So Ryu Hayabusa, to me, completely makes sense. sense in those terms. Now, Bill and Lance is where this gets very interesting. Of course, Contra, very much a Konami franchise, so it comes with a lot of those Mii costumes that make sense to me. So the chicken hat being a little tip of the hat to Metal Gear Solid, but then the newest game in the franchise, which of course, yeah, it does kind of make sense for Konami that they want to push that and not necessarily the older stuff. But yeah, it is funny to have that representation in the game now, other than some spirits or something like that. Now, Raiden getting a Mii costume is something that I've waited for the longest time. Too bad it's not a deluxe Mii, sword fighter costume, because then we would have been playing as Raiden. I really would have loved Raiden as a playable character in any Smash game, because that would just be so cool. And of course, Pyramid Head, huge, symbolic, very iconic character that a lot of people would really want to see in the game. And now it would be the perfect way to introduce it as either an assist trophy or a playable fighter, but getting it as a Mii costume would also be super radical. Now, Big Boss being a Mii costume is going to make a lot of people very happy too, because that character has just become so popular due to Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, that yeah, it does totally make sense to appear in the game in that sort of way. So I would want to see that. Now, with Bill and Lance as those two characters, I think that they're awesome. I think that Contra in some way would work in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but they are very much gun-based, and even though there are characters that use guns in Smash Bros. Ultimate, like Bayonetta and of course Joker, I think that these characters are too heavily based on just very realistic guns and only that. So I'm really curious to see how they will differentiate that and make that a little bit more PG. I really want to know that. Now, Yuito, Shin Megami Tensei 5, I think that even with these Mii costumes, this pack would have a lot of value for people that love that franchise. Of course, a very much newer character that people are going to get accustomed to, and the idea of Demi-Fiend Flynn, Jack Frost actually getting a deluxe costume, that's cool. But where this really gets me is Alex Kidd, because that of course fits very well with a Mii Brawler or something like that, and then Dr. Eggman, and I could only imagine him being a Mii Gunner or something like that. That would totally make sense. A sword fighter doesn't really make sense in a brawler, maybe not too. Yeah, a Mii Gunner for Dr. Eggman would be really awesome. So there are 3 characters in here that to me sort of make sense, right? The one that I really want to see from these are of course Ryu Hayabusa, so make all the memes that you want. Block Content talks about Hayabusa again, but I generally just really want to know you guys' thoughts about these 3 characters, because do you think that Contra as a franchise is a little bit too much for Super Smash Bros. In terms of, family friendliness and using all the guns? Do you really want to see something from Shin Megami Tensei? Is that something that you're hyped about? Is that something that you're looking forward to in Super Smash Bros. To have as a character? Does it make sense for it to be a newer character? And of course, yes, Ryu Hayabusa. Do you have any specific thoughts on that character? Have you waited for the longest time? Do you not know the character? Or do you have some sort of reason that the character should not be an ultimate? Maybe you think that, Sheik is already a character that is, a very quick and fast kind of ninja-like character. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. I'm super curious what you guys' thoughts are in today's episode. And of course, also leave down your comments below. I pretty much discuss every single episode some sort of trailer breakdown or someone's ideas about the previous video. So if you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, well, who of these 3 characters do you actually want to see in the game? So, well, as for our previous comment question winner, our answer actually comes to us from our very own user, the one, the only, Sean Lactus, Devourer of Universes. Rayman's Smash trailer can be either Steve mining the ice, Kirby, King Dedede, and Ice Climbers breaking the ice, or every character working together to melt the ice to free Rayman, or just Rayman breaking the ice. Callum, LOL, by the way, Rayman will get into Smash Bros. Ultimate at some point, since he's not an assist trophy and a Mii costume, but he's a spirit, and I think he has a few games on Switch, and he's in this game called Brawlhalla, a game that some people are talking about. And as for Master Chief, he can also happen with Fortnite, because he's in Fortnite, and Fortnite's Teamy Stacks is a Smash symbol. I think Nintendo has a lot of characters planned for Smash Brothers. So Sean Lactus, thank you so much for your comment. Gives a lot of insight. I think also those ice-breaking trailer moments would be totally cool to see. So if Rayman is actually hiding in the ice, them actually giving it life by, supporting it and talking about it in a trailer, that would be incredibly cool. So thank you guys so much for sending in all your comments. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a huge shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats you guys send during live streams. You guys make blocked content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in blocked content style, join me for a live discussion, or even have your own ideas become animations, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a bunch of incredible rewards there, and they're waiting for you. And remember, if you are not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more blocked content. See ya!